Right, hello there everyone, welcome back to James Redmond TV and welcome to the Manchester United preview, as well as reacting to a little bit of news that's been breaking over the past couple of days, trying to find the recording schedule as we sort of go on this channel, so hopefully we'll sort it out soon. But thank you for staying subscribed and liking all the videos. Last summer I done a video reacting to the Sancho, Ronaldo and Rafael Varane, Manchester United signing those players, and I was getting called salty dead loads because I said that they weren't going to be able to improve Manchester United. I said they weren't probably going to be going from second to first, and that's what those type of signings have got to do. When you get the name value of a Rafael Varane, Ronaldo and Sancho, that is supposed to elevate a team from second to first, and as I predicted, they didn't do that. So when it comes to Casemiro now signing for Manchester United, I have always got to think just one quick thing. When I was looking at all the little transfer bullshit rumours, as we do as football fans at the start of the season, I'm seeing Frankie de Jong linked. I'm seeing a lot of players from like the Eredivisie, more silkier, more like passive players who are going to try and pull strings in the midfield. And don't get me wrong, Casemiro can do just that. But it is not impossible to dispute him and Frankie de Jong are two stylistically different players. I think one of the biggest discussions of this Casemiro signing is he a good signing, and is he Erik ten Hag's man, or is it just another Manchester United PR stunt? And I don't think it's a good signing, not because I don't think he improves Man United. He does improve Manchester United, like the way Ronaldo improved Manchester United somewhat, but you didn't see that improvement in the league table. You didn't see that improvement in the Champions League. It's just one man who can score a goal out of nowhere, but he doesn't improve the overall team the same way Varane didn't, and the same way that Sancho didn't. Casemiro was coming into a team where he's going to be playing in a midfield with Casemiro and with Fred and McTominay. Now, bear in mind, he's probably going to be replacing one of those. My assumption would be McTominay. But you're still playing next to Fred, and I see these stats about how he's unbeaten with Fred here for Brazil against Peru and Ecuador, and that's dead boss. Don't get me wrong, sound, but you can't be comparing Peru and Ecuador, a team that you'll play every few weeks, to these teams who are playing top level in the Premier League week in, week out. Fred has really struggled since coming into Manchester United. I'm not saying Casemiro's going to do the same, but I'm also not assuming he's going to be the saviour. I'm assuming he's not going to be the landscape and change, the first of many great signings. I think if Casemiro in normal circumstances go to an Inter Milan or a good club with good value and good players, you're going to see him do well and thrive for the next 4 to 5 seasons. But when you're going into a structure that is as muddled up as Manchester United is right now, you were going in for Frankie de Jong or something. The second Frankie de Jong sits there and sees a path at Barcelona and says, you know what, I can stay here for however long I want, earn these wages, and maybe even earn myself back into the first team and prove Xavi wrong. Or I can go to Manchester United, where I don't even know where they're going to be next year. At the moment, you're 20th place in the table. You haven't got Champions League football. You don't seem to have that pull. And yes, I can be the Liverpool fan. I was like, oh, but Liverpool was shit. The thing, Manchester United fans seem to think I've got something personal with them or their club. I don't like your club, and I don't like some fans, but there's a lot of fans that I don't mind and I do like because you've got sense. But I think that the bullshit, because the Manchester United fan base is so big, I think the bullshit most certainly overrides the common sense within the fan base. Liverpool have it as well, but Manchester United seem to have it on a whole nother level. It's like now Casemiro has came in and automatically it puts you back into significant places. I'm sorry, but I think if Manchester United fans expect this signing to be such a team all-round defining signing, like it's going to improve the attack and the defence, I'm not sure, mate. You've got to bear in mind, he's still playing with Fred. He's still playing with Harry Maguire behind him. A Varane who, I said last year, Varane is not the same as he used to be, and he's not really that great anymore. He's okay, but he's not someone who's going to be winning your league titles and Champions Leagues. I think that's proven to be right. I think Ronaldo coming in, I said last year he didn't improve Manchester United. He'll score the clutch goals, which will get you 2-1 wins and stuff. But you were doing that last season without him, or the season before Ronaldo came. Bruno was getting the goals, and then the second Ronaldo comes in, Bruno gets no goals. But the similarity was Ronaldo was playing shit, Bruno was playing shit, but they were getting the numbers. And now you've brought in Casemiro, who, yes, he's better than McTominay, but Casemiro still isn't the model. He doesn't seem like the Erik ten Hag signing. It very much seems to me like a panic buy. Panic buys, especially at Manchester United, don't tend to go well. And I'm sorry, Man United fans, but if you're fuming with me and it's all because I'm a salty Liverpool fan, which is why I'm saying this, then besides ignoring the case studies of Juan Mata, Di Maria, Memphis Depay, Romelu Lukaku, Paul Pogba, numerous, Harry Maguire, Sancho, numerous signings. I was going to say Ronaldo, but I suppose he's worked in some way the same way that Ibrahimovic worked in some way. But he's still not the person to take you where you want to be. So that's why I don't think, as the title of this video goes, that he's a good signing for Manchester United. I don't think he's the future. I think he's very much the present, but the present in a very shit Manchester United team where they need to be building for the future. So, listen, he might do well. I think he's top 3 CDMs in the world, no doubt. In my opinion, I'd probably edge him just better than Fabinho because he really was that good at Real Madrid. But do I see him replicating that same form at Manchester United? I just don't. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. A quick preview on the Manchester United game. Have you missed the hair flick? A really weird one. Like, we're undefeated, but we're still dead shit. And they haven't won a game, and they're really, really shit, which times hasn't changed, which is always dead good. But a quick lineup prediction for the game before I delve into certain points. I'm going to go with Alisson in goal. Thankfully, we haven't got any goalkeepers injured like we seem to do everywhere else. Robertson, Trent, Virgil van Dijk, and I believe that means we'll be going with Joe Gomez in this game. Obviously, Joe Gomez had an injury going into the last one. Played really well when he got subbed on a half-time for Nat Phillips and pulled strings. And I'm very fine with seeing Joe Gomez in that team. Him and Van Dijk have only lost 1 game together, I believe, from when they've started. And I think we all do forget that Joe Gomez is literally like a Premier League winner. And hopefully this season and going forward, he can put himself in contention for the England squad again, first team competition at Liverpool, because at the end of the day, Kanate and Gomez being a partnership in the future is an idea that I really, really don't hate. So I really do hope Joe Gomez can start maximising that potential that me and you all know that he can reach to. Midfield, I'm going to go with probably Fabinho, even though I don't think he's been playing great recently, but I don't think a lot of players have. Midfield, so Fabinho, Henderson has got to return for me. I love Mil Neymar, but I just think, playing week in, week out isn't for him. I think every once in a while, or coming off the bench is something that suits him more. So I'll go with that. Let me lift my chair up because it's always falling down. And then Henderson, Fabinho, and I think you've got to go with Harvey Elliott. Reason being is because we've got no Thiago. I don't know if Keita's fully fit for this game, and even if he is, actually he might be, but even if he is, Keita isn't someone who is going to change the dynamics of this game, and he hasn't played all season, so he'll have that little bit of ring rust. Obviously, all the rumours with Keita as well. Whereas Harvey Elliott's arguably been our best player so far this year, which is why I want to see him go into the team and I want to see him pull strings. You need to see, we're clearly not going to go out and bring in big players, which is why we're going to need to rely on our youth and our younger players, our under-21s, let's say. And Harvey Elliott falls in that category. But you can't just rely on them just because they're under-21s. You've got to rely on them because they're really good at football. Harvey Elliott has shown good signs this season that he can step up to this first team. He was showing it last season before he got the injury against Leeds as well. Now we need to provide him the chances. We need to provide him these opportunities against the Manchester United, because if he goes to Manchester United, has a glorious game, automatically, not just in the fans' eyes, but in the managers too, you've got yourself a new superstar who, in his own way, is like a new signing. And between now and the end of the transfer window, we need to know, are we good enough in midfield? And if Harvey Elliott goes out there and puts in a world-class performance, listen, it's against a non-informed Manchester United, but there's still a lot there that you can take from. And I'll be very okay with seeing Harvey Elliott start, and I think he'll do well. And then the front three, you've got to go with Luis Diaz, Bobby Firmino, who has been deemed fit for this game, and then Salah also. And I think there's no real debate there. Jota's not fit. We haven't got Mane no more, which I still need to do a video about, to be fair. So that's the lineup, and that's what it's looking like for me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. A dodgy game in loads of reasons. Like I said, we're both in the bottom half of the league. We both haven't won a game. But I think anyone who is genuinely worried, and I'm not disputing United can get a draw. It's the Premier League. Anything can happen. But I always like to use the concept, if I was putting all my dough on the line, and I haven't got loads of money, but the money that I do have, if I was putting all that on a bet on which team is going to win this game, I'm putting everything on Liverpool, no doubt about it. And that's the outlook that I have on this game, is that, listen, yeah, we haven't done great, but we're still doing better than United. Yeah, we haven't played like we did last season, but our players are still better than their players. Our manager is better than their manager. Our fans is better than their fans. Just a little tick, even though it's true. But on top of that, I do still think we can win this game. If we draw, is it panic stations? Maybe. If we lose, is the league title over? Maybe. But again, All I care about is getting through this game, getting the 3 points and doing what we need to do. And if we can do just that, then believe me, it's happy days and it's 2 thumbs up from me. Let me know what you think the score's going to be in the comments down below. To round up this video, I'm going to say it's going to be Liverpool 2, Manchester United 0. I don't see like a 5-0 thrashing. But it is at Old Trafford, which is one reason, but we did beat them 5-0 last year there as well. I'm just thinking, it's a bit mad if we do lose this game, but let me know what you think. Before I wrap up the video, I've got a message to bring you from 888 Sport, a clip from their latest video. Check it out.
Is Zinchenko going to be the difference of Arsenal getting top 4, or will Richarlison over the course of a season be a difference of Spurs
experience,
getting top 4?
Do you know what, Abby? Do you know what? I actually think he could be.
Yeah, so do I.
Not to the level of Richarlison.
You know what?
They've
You say that.
already got top 4
say
without
that.
Richarlison kept Everton up last year. He scored
Hold
significant
on,
goals.
hold on. No, let's have this right. Tottenham just got top 4 without this guy.
Yeah, but it's going to be harder this year.
It will be harder this year. Everyone is strengthened.
Arsenal last season, when Kieran Tierney was out, they played Nuno
had no
Tavares,
one.
and then they played Xhaka. Then Xhaka left, but now they're
they've
going to
got
play
a reliable
Zinchenko.
left wing for the whole season.
For the whole season, you've got a guaranteed.
Versus the guy that's just going to come in when Kulusevski might get a bit tired.
No, but it's about the games where you need something extra. You've got someone that's quality. You can
Yeah, the
bring
other
in
option.
And bring someone off the bench that can offer something different rather than someone.
What
just picking up
Richarlison
their
will
running
do
as
for
a
Tottenham.
winger.
What Richarlison will do
That's
for
why
Tottenham.
this is close.
I'll tell you what Richarlison will do for Tottenham. Richarlison will turn defeats into draws and draws into wins. That is what he will do for Tottenham.
You've gone too far.
He will.
You've gone too far.
But Richarlison
Draws
is
into
well
wins,
capable.
why?
You bring Richarlison on with 15 minutes to go and you're drawing 0-0. Nick a winner.
5 subs now.
Well capable of doing that.
Good old Ricky Richarlison is going to win Tottenham the Premier League. Badly. Check out the full video in the link in the description. Smash a like on this video and let me know a few other video ideas if you want to see me post them more. If not, then just don't do any of that stuff that I just asked you. But thank you for watching anyway, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.